under old business, the bank account resolution, and Attorney Boone has submitted this by fax about the account. And he says, with all of that, we know that with all the accounts except the Georgia Fund 1, that the new resolutions have been revised. And says, attaches the revised bank resolution. He said, I deleted the Georgia 1 fund since it is not a Morris bank account and will be handled with the Georgia 1 fund resolution. So I didn't have any questions regarding that, so that still stands, and I've spoken with Ms. Ballard about that, and we're going to update that. But are we ready to accept the resolution with the name on these accounts, the 17 that we have, council?
Did he take Mr. Smallwood and Mr. Reese off and put me and Ms. Brown on every account?
That's left up to me. Yes, that's left up to me with Georgia Fund 1 to direct all of that with them, and I'll handle
No, we voted on that too, the Georgia 1 fund, it was all part of it.
I understand that, but let's.
I know it's separate from the checking account, but it was all voted on at the same time.
I spoke with them again just this past
I'm sorry,
Friday.
I'm sorry,
Excuse
this
me,
council voted
council
on
member,
it.
that does not have anything to do
It
with
does.
Well, I'll
The
leave it
attorney's
at
trying to say something, please.
No, I'm not entertaining the attorney.
Yeah, I make a motion that we recognize the attorney at this time. I think it addresses, we have a motion and a second.
Council.
I can make a motion if you're not going to take care of business.
But I'm taking care of the business.
No,
I
you're
will
not.
say that this is strictly left up to the
No, it's
Georgia
not.
Fund 1 with me
No,
being the
no,
overseer of their account.
We have a motion and a second on the floor at this time.
Well, and I said that this was up for discussion. Now, I understand that we do, but you all need to know, I've spoken with Georgia Fund 1, and this is the way it operates. With me being the head, I don't have to include anyone. Okay? So unless I direct that, it'll stay as it is. So now you all are ready to make a motion or whatever. I just wanted to share that with you, and that'll be the end of that.
For clarification, last meeting, we made a motion, it's in the minutes that we just adopted, to do the Georgia Fund 1.
I understand. I hear what you're saying, but number one, prior 2014, as me being elected mayor, that was at my discretion. I allowed Mr. Wynn to suggest you and Ms. Brown be added back to the bank account. That's clearly the mayor's discretion. So I chose to do that, but with the Georgia Fund 1, I clearly spoke to the Treasury head, and that does not have any bearing with the Council of Gore. Thank you.
When the council makes a motion and they approve it and 4 people vote for it, but this time there were 6 people voted for it, and the Georgia 1 fund was included in that.
Council, did you all have anything regarding discussion on that?
My understanding was that we voted for all of them but the Georgia 1 fund.
The 1 fund is included in it too.
We voted for
That's the
everything.
only one that's the only one I know we didn't vote for.
Y'all voted for it last time.
Councilman Whipple, did you have anything you need to say? So that is left up to that, and regardless of what council does not determine, this is regulated by the state of Georgia. So we'll have to move on with that.
No,
Now, we
I've
can
got a
accept-
motion and a second on the floor. We need to vote on it right now.
That is a motion and a second,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
it's being discussed.
Okay, fine, okay.
So I've stated the stance on that. You had the leeway to go ahead and be placed on the others. Now, I find it very hard in 2014, last year, that you did not want to be included on anything. And all of a sudden, you want to be on the Georgia Fund 1?
On everything. All means all.
And all means that you're not included with the Georgia 1 fund.
Okay.
Want to call the question?
Please,
You want to vote and I can speak?
please, go ahead. You got the floor.
I'm just going to provide you a copy of the resolution that Mr. Boone sent over. Those are all the accounts. This is the list as revised of the signatures, which is the resolution that I believe we're discussing, or were discussing prior to the Georgia 1 fund.
Is this the same one that I have of May 7th?
Yes, ma'am.
with the exception of the Georgia One fund?
Original.
Okay.
This is the Georgia One Fund, and the mayor did express her concern about Mr. Eady being on that account. However, Mayor, respectfully, I disagree with your interpretation or the
It's not my interpretation, it's what the Georgia State
Secretary,
Treasurer,
Treasurer.
yes, states.
What the resolution states, Mayor, is that you are unauthorized to sign on the account, therefore you have privileges to withdraw money or transfer funds after it has been approved by this council.
No, that's not what they shared with me.
Well, they were incorrect, they said something.
And could I have a resolution, please? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And as far as the resolution goes, this council is correct when it states that that was voted on in the last meeting and that the signatures were to be changed on that account as well to include Mr. Eady.
And I'd like to first of all say that with looking at this, this is incorrect. I do not have, this is not my email address, as I don't have one since my previous account was hacked, the computer was hacked into, so I no longer have this. This is incorrect, so we cannot accept this tonight.